Hey, idiot, you can't be showing this stuff. We're supposed to be talking about the case. You can't be showing this kind of stuff on your video. Oh, my. Hey, let's talk about weapons. Let's talk about weapons. In the case, in the case, in the case. Mm. Couple minutes, guys. What's this?
With Liberty Mutual, you can customize and save.
Oh, dear.
Tribute to Bert Burns, take one.
I wonder if this will get the live stream cut off. Hey, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. All right, all right, all right. 1 minute, guys. Gotta smoke a cigarette first. Oh my. Oh. All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, there we go. All right, guys. Hello. So, we all here. We all got 10. I got 10. I got 10. Hello, everyone. Coffee time is right. It's too early for the other stuff. Well, I don't know. For me, it is. So, how you guys doing? How is everybody? Liv, I see you. Deb, I see you. P. Fox, someone. Swampside Chick. Leslie and Billy, hello, hello. I miss Sigs too. Yeah, I know. That's a tough habit to break. Tough habit to break. Going through the documents. Oh, God. Get to some of those, yeah. 257. That's a problem. People are geologists, psychiatrists, part-time candlestick makers, part-time coroner. Everybody's part-time something. Ancient soil. Boy, ancient soil. I wonder. Well, I'm doing a video on that, but I wonder how much that cost Idaho taxpayers, Brett Payne, to pull 257 with the soil comparison. God, how much does that cost? Oh my God. Oh, did I miss Bob? I missed everybody. Can I scroll? Sure. Oh, fuck. Transmission has been aborted. No. No, that's not aborted. Get that off of there. All right, yeah. Ancient soils. Ancient soil. Yeah. Stupid. Really stupid. It's not evidence. Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Brett Payne. Oh. Hey, I'll tell you what. I can't handle the tooth because I'll tell you what, maybe it's karma. Maybe it's karma coming back on me. Maybe it's karma. I don't know. Because I've been having a toothache for a while, like, past week or so. So guess what? I can't handle the tooth. So yeah, I got to take care of that today. Oh my God. Karma. I don't know. Someone. Is he going to appeal? I mean, what's the point now? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a stupid play. I mean, the whole thing was stupid. Pleading guilty. Hey, let's say, yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, hey, exactly, Sir Bob. I would love to know what he looked like. What did he look like on that morning? Oh my gosh. Pure speculation, but I got a feeling he didn't. I got a feeling he didn't look all that good. Nope. Got a feeling he didn't look good at all. Well, see, here's the thing. What's in those sealed documents that caused this switch? You know, the plea, right? So what happened? So something happened, right? Something had to have happened. So what? Ah, thank you. Yeah, I got to go to the freaking dentist today. Can you believe that shit? Got to go to the. Yeah, I think it's karma. I really do. I think it's karma for me bashing the Hobbit. Well, maybe she deserved it, but God, now I got to deal with it. God. Oh my God. Karma. Hey, I got to get stronger crystals. I got to get stronger crystals to ward off bad karmic energy, right? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, the dentist sucks. Oh my God. Dentist sucks. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the dentist, are we? Are we here to talk about the dentist? Calling the dentist up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. On a Sunday morning. Hey, Dad. My tooth hurts. What should I do? What should I do, Dad? And the guy's a dentist, right? The guy's a dentist, right? So she should know. She should know what to do. Out of anybody. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I should call him. Hey, what should I do? No, I should have called him at 6 o'clock in the morning. But hey, I got a toothache. What should I do? He'll probably tell me to put a fucking ribeye steak on it or something. No one knows. Knowing these people, he'd be like, yeah, slap a fucking sirloin on it. You know, yeah, shit like that. Slap a ribeye steak on your tooth. It'll help. Just like it sounds like Moscow, Idaho would say something like that to me, would it? or wherever, somewhere around there, or Boise. Yeah, just slap a steak on it. Yeah, hey, great question. Good, yeah, great question, someone. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Hello, Brandon. Everybody I missed, hello. I'm sorry. Right. Gee, what do I do, dentist dad? Hey, dentist dad, what do I do for a toothache? Should I go to a dentist? Oh my God. What the hell? College educated people. Oh my God. No, you know what I did? I went and bought some freaking Oragel and fucking splattered that crap all over my mouth. That's what I did. Holy crap. Took some Tylenol. Not Advil. Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous with them too. The roommates, the whole thing is ridiculous. We know that. We know it. We know it. We know it's absurd. All of it's absurd. It's ridiculous. Now hey, I've seen other channels show pictures of the crime scene, you know, specifically one focusing on Dylan's bedroom. I don't know. You gotta be careful. Look, you gotta be careful with light and shadow in pictures. I'll tell you what, you got to be very careful with that. Just saying. Got to be careful. Those now you can zoom in and it gets so pixelated, it can become so pixelated, right? That you don't know what you're really looking at anymore. So a shadow, right? A shadow is going to maybe appear to be red substance leaking out from underneath the blanket. You got to be careful with that. You can't just, that's just my opinion. I wish I had some, Cynthia. I'd take like 6 of them. They wake me up next week. Say, hey, how's your tooth? I'm like, what century are we in? Master Nature, that's not funny joking around with medicine like that. You could really hurt yourself if you took 6 Valium. Now, look, when me and Ashley moved to Walnut Grove, look, we didn't have that kind of medicine in fucking Kansas City. It was Minnesota. MD, you moved to Minnesota, all right? Oh, that's right, Master, I'm sorry. Well, look, you watch that show too much, and I get confused. Hey, don't make fun of my wife, Ashley, all right? She's my wife now, and you have no right to make fun of her. Just me. I have the right to make fun of her. You don't. Ashley, don't leave me in Walnut Grove all by myself. What was that town? Hey, what was that town next to fucking Walnut Grove? What was the town? 5 spirit dollars to the first person to say what that town was. Yeah, go ahead. What was that town? Well, it's not Big Whiskey, that's Unforgiven. Or Medicine Hat. One of them. It's a Medicine Hat. Big Whiskey. One of them. What's the name of that town? Next to Walnut Grove, where they go. I don't remember. I don't know what she did. It was not Pecan Grove. That's funny, though. I don't know, Lisa. I don't know if she went to the dentist. I have no idea what happened with that story. I have no idea. But she thought it was important enough to put in her victim impact statement, right? Ridiculous. Again, people doing the wrong things over and over again here. Inappropriate situations. Look, that's the inappropriate situation to be putting that in your victim impact statement. It's stupid. Ridiculous. God. Who cares about a fucking toothache? In your victim impact statement, who cares about a fucking toothache? Nobody. Right? That's not the point. Oh my God. It's like, here's my little alibi for why I didn't call 911. Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. And people can't get around that either. Try as they might. Try as they might. Yeah, I really want to start critiquing people. Hey, listen, guys. Listen. I was going to critique Anise, right? Annie Elise, right? That's what I was going to critique her, okay? But the problem I'm running into with her video is that she doesn't talk for very long stretches of time. So it's very difficult to critique her because she'll say something for like a minute, right? She'll make a point and then she'll flash to something else, like a graphic, a picture, part of the sentencing hearing. So it's very difficult to critique her. Yeah, that's why I'm having trouble with her. Because she'll make a point like, oh, Brian Kohlberger's a monster, right? Point, right? And then she'll flash to something else for like a few minutes. So you can't, there's no sustainable, you know, she doesn't talk for like 20 minutes straight. So you can't really rip her apart too much. I mean, I can, I mean, we can, but it's difficult with her on that. Anyway. I mean, we know, well, she's a mainstream media, you know, shill, essentially. On this case at least, on this case. On this case. I don't know about other cases. I haven't really watched her all that much either. But yeah. And Drunk Turkey, people like that. I gotta do him too. I gotta do fucking that idiot too. Yeah. Now, you know, whatever. Yeah. Well, the problem, they cherry pick. You know, that's all they're doing. They're cherry picking information to fit their own narrative. That's what they're doing. And that narrative mimics the mainstream media narrative. So there you are. So that's the easiest route you could possibly take, actually, just mimicking the mainstream media. Oh yeah, he did it. This is why. I've yet to read anything in those documents yet that would say, "Oh yeah, he did it." No way. Hey, we got many more viable suspects here, like Jack Showalter. Yeah, Little G, Big G. Who knows? Who knows what Hunter's up to in the house with the knife, with Dylan? Who knows? Yeah, exactly, guys. Not worth it. 60 in chat. Very narrow route. Yep, not worth it. Oh, so I don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure out how we got to a plea. Why we got to a plea. Right before jury, you know, selection was going to start. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Again, unless there's something in those sealed documents that's shout, yep, this is what happened. This is the only way this could have happened. This is the only person who could have done this. Unless there's something in those documents that spell that out, ain't no other way here. Am I going over all the roommates? I, for the love of God, couldn't keep up. Yeah. Well, I mean, who are the brothers? What do you mean? What, brothers. Not sure. Well, there's Little G. There's Little G, who's about 18, 19 years old. He's a little sociopath running around because his mom verbally abuses him every time she gets drunk, right? That's Little G. Little G has a major anger issues towards college female students. Oh. Yeah, where's he? What happened? Where's he? He's still running around. Yeah, he would go on long walks. When she would berate him, right? He would go on long walks until the early morning. And he would go up to the college. And if that person, right? Remember, he was in their house, supposedly. And he likes knives. Yes, he does, Lisa. Now, I'll tell you, if that's a lie, if that whole story's a lie, I'll tell you what, that's some major story to just make up. I'm just saying, that's one hell of a story just to kind of just make up like that. I don't know. Too detailed for me. Way too detailed for me. Way too detailed. Olivia. Hey, Hollywood, baby. Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Othram, four brothers. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I didn't hear that. Four brothers. Interesting. Um, we're just talking about alternative suspects. January 24. Just alternatives like Jack Showalter, Little G, Big G. Little G. Little G scares me. Jack Showalter scares me. These people. I don't know. Yeah. Big G I'm not so sure about. Big G is another one of the characters here. He's the older version of Little G. He's the old version. He also has a dispassion for females. Um, he's just an older version of Little G. Yeah. Little G, remember, Little G is 18 to 19 years old. Got to keep that in mind. He's right around their age. He's not 28. Yeah, Deb, Dame Deb, Dame Liv. Hunter Johnson is odd. He does fit the profile. That's the thing with this case. There's a blending of people, right? Personality characteristics, composite. Now, see, that's what they did. In my opinion, that's what they did with Brian. They made him a composite character, right? That's what they did. They made him a composite. Yep, indeed. Now, again, unless something comes out in those sealed documents. Tracked blood in the house. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I mean, if it was as bloody as they say, we only got a few pictures. We only got a few pictures. I mean, if it was as bloody as they say, you gotta be, I don't know, there would be blood all over the place, I think. On the floors. Well, there's some on the wall. Some of the walls. Yeah. I'd like to see that latent shoe print by Dylan's door. In her own sneakers. Black and white Vans, by the way. Black and white Vans. Interesting. Dame Liv. I have to look at that more with Big G. Big G, I'm not. Big G, I'm not so. I don't have a good picture of him yet. I don't have a good picture of him yet. Putting her hand on his shoulder and saying he was innocent. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I think not enough at home. I think place after blood. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm doing this sequence That's where I'm at with the docs. Yeah, 257 is ridiculous. Waste of money and time, Idaho. You can't compare ancient soil to other ancient soil, morons. Ugh. Not you guys, the freaking police and FBI. The FBI knows this too. You can't take a sample of ancient soil from the Palouse and try to match it up with other ancient soil. Ridiculous. 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 260 is research strategies. That's a survey that this agency was doing, and it contacted a few people in Moscow, and they gave them some survey questions, supposedly, in 2024, around March. So that's in there. That's coming up. That's where I left off. Research strategies. Incorporated. Weird. Yeah. You'll see, Miss Potts. Hello. By the way, guys, if I missed you, welcome. I didn't mean to miss you. Yeah, like, dude. And then it says, and then it's that's in document 257, by the way. Uh, yeah, ancient soil. Fucking is totally ridiculous. And then in that document, it also says now the FBI agent, he's a geologist. Now he's a geologist in this document. He's a geologist. That's not what it said in the other first document. Now all of a sudden, this FBI agent, he's a geologist as well. Yeah. See, everybody's a part-time something, right? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Interesting. I don't know. Let me scroll. Let me scroll here. Can a K-bar be fitted to a gun as a bayonet? Sure. Yep. You can. You could do that. You could fit it. You can make it any way you want. Well, that's a good point because they found right. They found two knives with a homemade. Remember homemade. That's one of the things in this case. Homemade weapons, homemade items. So they found two knives, right, and a homemade knife sheath made out of duct tape, and both of those knives fit the sheath. So there you go. So there you go. Oh yeah. But I guess that's, again, they nothing we don't hear anything more, I don't think, about that stuff. No, we don't. Now that I mean think about it. That's some serious work. To me, that's some serious work. If you're going to that length to make a homemade knife sheath so it fits both of your knives that you're carrying out of duct tape, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's some to me that's some serious work to do that. Poor signal. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's some serious work. And it was found in a ditch it was found in a puddle or some shit. Ditch with a puddle. Huh. What the fuck? Yeah. Fucking crazy. Oh my. Hey, there's a little Jimmy for you.
Three.
Alrighty. Oh, three. Okay. There you go.
was a time I used to call you on my very own. We were so happy, woman.
All right. I don't want to get the stream banned, right? That could happen, I guess. Oh, my God. I don't know. Liv, I'm not sure. I think maybe. Possibly. I don't know if I got there yet. It didn't make. Yeah. None of the injuries match any other knife except that phantom K-bar we haven't found yet. We found all other kinds of knives. We just didn't find the magical knife, right? Bullshit. I bet she's hanging up in one of Little G's sheds. Yeah, the drainage ditch. The drainage ditch. All kinds of weird shit found, right? That's don't match anything. It's nonsense. Who's that? Dylan? Yeah, she looked heavy. Heavier. No, I didn't see that. Is that new? Miss Potts? Is that new? Did you see the doc post the Latah County Courthouse website for Koberger? Oh no, let me see. Hang on. I'm gonna try to find it. New order. What is this? What am I looking at? Here, hang on, guys. You mean this? What? Yeah, this is where I'm at. This is they got 14 days here. So this is the first batch, right? This is the first batch that the judge wants to unseal here. This is the first batch, right? So alternate perps. There you go. We definitely want to see that, right? All the alternative perp stuff. We definitely got to see that, right? But yeah, the state and defense, they have 14 days. So by the 18th of August, let's see here, guys. Where are we? Yeah, the parties, right? They have to file a response. They got 14 days of the court's order identifying a particular group of documents for review. Sealed status. All right, so they can put objections in, but they have to supersede. The objections have to supersede. All right? So look, objection to a sealing any specific document, and if they believe a document should remain sealed, they must identify why redacting of materials is not an acceptable arrangement, and with detail and specificity, why the document should be sealed. From both a legal and factual standpoint, simply citing a court rule without more is not a sufficient response. No. The response must identify each document by date, name, and number of each document. Nope. In the order for review of sealed status, right? The parties must file a response, including, if appropriate, a notice of non-objection within 14 days of this order. So, right, this was put in August 4th, so they got to the 18th. So we got 4 days to go here with this. 4 days, and then we get to start seeing this stuff, hopefully, right? We get to see all this stuff here. Especially the alternate perpetrators, unredacted, request for discovery, right? Addison, when is this request? Discovery. These are all the people from PA, I believe. Let's see here. What else we got? Yeah, a lot coming up here. Special investigation. Remember that with the media supposedly and all this crap. Special investigation. Yeah. Yeah. Order. Hey, remember that order stay order? Oh my God. Ridiculous. Defendant's motion for independent analysis of evidence. Yeah. This, of course we want to see this. State's objection to defendant's offer of proof regarding the alternative perps and defendant's evidence in support of defendant's evidence in support of offer of proof of alternate perps. We definitely want to see that. Oh my. Yes, indeed. What's the evidence in support of the alternate? There you go. That's the big one, right? Right there. That's, one of the big ones. One of the big ones. There you go. All right. No, I don't think so, Lisa. I have no idea. Here's what I think. Once they figured out what they were going to do with a composite character named Brian Koberger, once they figured that stuff out, then it all fell in line after that point. So anything coming in after that point, it's either going to be swept away, it's going to be downplayed, it's going to be, no, it's not, it doesn't fit. It's going to be one of those things, right? So all the other DNA, well, what do they do, right? They didn't go to the same lengths that they did with the supposed DNA on that button, on the knife sheath. They did not go to the same lengths with the actual blood DNA that was found at the scene. So you don't see the FBI doing that kind of stuff with that DNA, do you? No. And that's blood. You have blood DNA, not just some freaking skin cell. That's ridiculous. Guys, well, you guys already know this. It's absurd. Totally absurd. You got actual blood DNA found all over the crime scene. You got blood DNA found in people's apartments. It's ridiculous. All this is ridiculous. All of it. How do you explain Jack Showalter's blood in his apartment? How do you explain that? How do you explain it? You can't explain it. You can't. You can't just say, well, he cut himself shaving. No, there's blood all over his apartment. You know? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So you can't get around it. And people on the other side of the wall, they can't get around it. So they either ignore it, pretend it doesn't exist, or they conveniently leave it out in their little argument. You can't get around it. And listen, it freaked those maintenance workers out to the point where they felt they needed to contact Moscow Police Department about it, right? Something they saw in that apartment, right, made them call the police. Now, could they be just overzealous? Sure, they could be overzealous. But to me, if you're going to that length of calling the police because you're seeing weird shit in somebody's apartment, I feel that's very important. Yeah. I wonder if, hey, you know what? No, I'm not gonna give it away because then I'm gonna tell you. Then I give away this. Then I spoil my next video. Sorry, guys, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm sorry. Anybody who just came in, I'm sorry. Hello. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we gotta see those unsealed alternate perpetrator documents. That is key. That is going to be a big key here. What does that look like? How did the defense try to spell that out? And why did the vampire, right? Why did the vampire here? Why did he deny it? Hang on, guys. I'm going to take a quick 1-minute smoke. Hang on, I'll be right back. Can you shut the fuck up when I'm trying to do this? All right, where are we? Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Ay, ay, ay. What do you mean straw? Well, I missed something. Hang on. What are we talking about? I missed a lot. I don't think it would have mattered who she named. Did any of you notice? Sorry, guys. Did any of you notice the slim, shiny thing on Xana and Ethan's pillow? No, I didn't notice that. I have to look at those pictures again, I guess. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Got to be careful with those pictures, though, like I said. Got to be careful with them. Things that appear to be, I don't know, blood? Or it could be shadows. I have to look at, hey, Miss Potts, and whoever, and I have to look at those photos again. Well, we can look at them. Let me see if I can pull them up here real quick. I have them saved on my phone. Well, let's check them out. Hang on, guys. I have to look them up. Let's see. Yeah. Crime scene cleanup. No, that's not what I. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Where are you? Oh, God. Yeah, here we go. Yes, I'm over 18, I think. All right, let's see what we can see here. Yeah. August 8th. I don't know. Were any more released after the initial batch? So we have this. Oh dear. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see what else. Let me see here. And what else do we got? What else do we got? We got this. Yeah. Hang on. This one. Fucking blurry as hell. Blurry as hell. Let's see here. I don't know. Blur. This one. The door's open. All the doors are open, right, guys? Got a table upside down there. Weird. You got footprints. Got all kinds of footprints. Oh, God. What else we got? No. Okay. Well, yeah, this is Reddit. This is Reddit. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, there's probably new ones I missed. More the door. 9. There's the infamous palm print. Two handprints. Two handprints there. Yeah. 2 handprints. Remember, little hands, big feet. Remember, little hands, big feet. How tall is Dylan? How tall is Dylan? There we go. So obviously that's something right there, right? This is blurred. Yeah. So this whole thing here. Hang on, guys. This fucking shit here. So this blurred here, and then black rug. You don't think Jack was involved, Snow? Interesting. No? Jack Decor. I don't know. Jack Decor is difficult. Jack Decor is difficult because, well, unless his roommate says that he lied. Jack Showalter for me fits because, well, he had blood in his apartment. His toilet was clogged when it shouldn't have been clogged. And he took off for his parents that very morning. And he skipped a week of classes for no reason. Did he not? Did he not? All those things to me are suspicious. Okay? You skip a week of classes before the break to head up to your parents' house. He leaves in the very early morning so nobody can see what he looks like. He skips a week of classes so he can avoid people seeing what he looks like. That to me, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, to me that's all suspicious. Oh yeah. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Now I don't know. Maybe you could say he was scared. Hey, this is Dylan. Now, guys, you've seen this, but this is Dylan's room, right? Okay, you got to be careful. This is what I'm saying. You have to be careful here. Here, look. This is a shadow. This is a shadow. That's a shadow. This is a shadow. I don't know what this thing is. Do you know what that is? I don't know what this thing is. What is that? What is this thing? That's weird. Now, where is that blurred out there? Wait a minute, guys. Hang on. Yeah, this thing. See this? What is that? What is this? Why is this blurred out? Now, the only thing, now people are saying, well, this is a knife. This is a knife sheath, maybe. I don't know. I don't know why this is blocked out. I don't know. I'm like, okay, if that's not a knife or knife sheath, then there's something personal here that they would block this out for. There's something personal written here or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know. Hey, Jack Decor may be intimately involved with what happened. It's quite possible. I think it's going to be harder to show him, though, because his roommate supposedly said he was sleeping there all night. So unless the roommate comes clean and says, no, he wasn't there the whole entire night, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Then we go over here. We have a hoodie, right? We got this rope thing that fucking weird. It comes down here. This is a cord. This is whatever. I know. You got here. You got pictures of people. This is the part of people with eyebrows, supposedly. Pictures of people with eyebrows. There's more over here, but I don't know. This is a shadow. That's not blood leaking out from under the blanket, guys. Does this look like there's somebody under there? I mean, does it? But, anyway, that's Dylan. That's Dylan's room. The door. Door is wide open. Again, who left the door open? Here we go. Cups. Now, remember, supposedly there was a party there the day before, correct? So the house looks like a mess. That would fit. Nobody cleaned up. Looks like there's dust everywhere. That's weird. Look, it's so weird. It looks like there's dust here. Like this is all dust. It's weird. Like this is dust. Dust here. To me, this looks like dust. That's what it looks like to me. Strange. They must not use this sofa much or something because to me this looks like there's dust accumulating here on the fucking couch. They just use this couch for whatever, I think. I don't know why. Weird. Nice fucking black whatever bag there, sock. Must have been some party the day before. What else we got? Yeah. 2 sets of stairs. The fuck is that? That. What's this? Fuck's this? What is this? Hang on. Let me zoom in. That's one of the bathrooms. What the fuck is that? Who's that? That's one of the cops. Okay, that's one of the cops. I don't know what he's doing. What's he doing? So you got one of the cops. Not sure what's going on there. He's standing. I guess he has he has a camera. I guess that's a camera, right? Interesting. Weird. Anyway, yeah, there you go. What else we got? More of the stair. No. Anyway. There you go. Here's a knife. And a couple bowls, but there's a knife right there. Yep. Yep, that's a blade. That's a blade. Now, is that the one? This isn't the ping pong table, is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. More of that. Murphy is under here. Yeah. Murphy is hiding right under there. Oh. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. In more of the living room or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Where's that damn shoe print? This we have blurred out. That's blurred out. There, yeah, there's the dollar. There's the bill rolled up with a credit card. That we're cutting things up, right? Yep. This is blocked out. I'm not sure what the fuck that is. That's that's blurred. Blood now stains here. Stains here. Weird. Weird that to me this is weird here. Stains here. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is blurred out here. I don't know what that is. What the hell is that? Actually, you know what that look? Well, let me see. What does that look like to you guys? What does that look like? I don't know. Why is this blurred out? Why is this blurred out? I don't know. Weird. It's a round. It's a cylinder. It's a cylinder, is what that is. It looks like a cylinder, right? No, where my arrow is, right here. What is that? I mean, what is it? I don't know. It's cylindrical, or it has a cylinder shape to it. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's another. This is a credit card. This is a credit card. Really? Well, no. This is a credit card. What is this? That's not a credit card, is it? I don't know. If it's a credit card, maybe I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe you're right. It's just blending in with the white of the desk. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. No, this. Yeah, I know what this stuff is. Yeah, I know what they're using this stuff for. Yeah, I don't know. A driver's license, perhaps. Yeah, I could see a blending with the desk here, with the white part of the desk, right? I could see it. It could be a square. It could be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You got it. Okay. Okay, understood. Thank you. Hmm. I don't know. Got somebody writing shit here. I don't know. Hmm. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, let's see what else. Let's see what else. All right. We got that. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I thought, yeah, Kim. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a cylinder. I thought maybe it could have been that too. Maybe USB, some type of device, but it could be a credit card that's mixed blending in with the background of the desk. Yeah. Let's see. Any others? I don't know. I think that's about all for now. Yeah, credit card. I mean, you could see the square. You could see the rectangle here. It's weird though because it does blend in with the background. Yeah. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. All right. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Adderall is blue. Could be Coke too. They were into Coke and Adderall, supposedly. Supposedly Xana was into Coke. So it could be they're chopping up Adderall, they're chopping up Coke. Place is a mess. Place looks like a mess. It's a mess. Well, supposedly they had a party the night before or the day before, right? So nobody cleaned up apparently. Probably. I'm guessing the place looked like that most of the time. I guess I don't know. Fucking weird. Adderall, yeah, it could be mixing both. Sure. Oh, and they don't know they don't know who they're getting it from though. Remember, they don't know who they're getting it from. Supposedly. Well, of course you're not going to rat out your dealer, are you? No. You're not going to rat your dealer out, are you? Uh, I mean, they supposedly were into Adderall, which is not uncommon for college kids, and they were supposedly into Coke. At least Xana. Now Ethan, everybody describes him as not in partaking in those things, so I don't know. Yep, exactly. The color can vary. Yeah, good point, guys. Dame, this is John. Could be blue, could be white, could be peach color, maybe. Yeah, sure. So I wouldn't get hung up too much on the colors. It's just Adderall. Adderall is very easy to see because well, it's college, and a lot of college students abuse Adderall because of studying. So that's not unheard of. That's common. That's relatively common on campuses. Cocaine mixed in with that, it's a little more serious for sure. Little bit more serious. Oh yeah. Now, Xana's mom, right? Correct. Xana's mom at the time she was still abusing substances, so she might be an easy pipeline to get that kind of stuff. Correct. Correct. Just saying. If you got a mother who's doing that kind of stuff, Well, I don't think it's too hard to find a source for it. Do you? Nope. Yeah, I mean, no, you're right, TJ. I mean, the prescription can be a valid prescription, sure, but then we can abuse the hell out of it, right? So yeah, exactly. Oh, I mean, good question, Sudi. I mean, he could have been someone. Snopia, crack in a box. Yeah, Jack and crack in the box. Oh my god. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Molly's. I mean, so the whole point is, right? The whole point though is they are all at risk. All of them were at risk. All of them. All of them were at risk. All of them. That's the point, right? So I don't know. I don't know. They're all at risk. Could have been anybody walking in and out of that house, right? Could have. That's the problem. That's one of the problems with this case. Could have been anybody walking in and out of the house that had access to the codes, if they even needed the codes. Probably not. Could have been anybody, really. I mean, you got people coming in and out of there. They have no idea who they are. You got at least one incident where they're not even home, and you got a house full of people that are in your house, and you're not even there. So, yeah, of course you're at risk. You are totally at risk. And especially if you have somebody latching onto you like a leech, obsessed with you in some fashion, well, that's big trouble. Big, big, big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I missed something here. Let's see. Yeah, script in the circle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. One more. I'm gonna go on 30 seconds, and we'll do a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it. All right. Report 77 GG stated he was in there and followed to and from the Mad Greek. Indeed. 77 is one of the. 77 is extremely important. Yes, it is. 77 is that document with little G. That if people in this chat have not seen that document yet, go read 77. Or watch the video on it. 77. That one, I tell you, if that's all made up, I'll tell you what, that's pretty goddamn detailed to make that up. Pretty detailed. Pretty damn detailed. He said he was in the house before, and he said to that other guy, he said they had no idea I was there, and I could have done anything I wanted to. That's what he said. Supposedly, right? Yeah. Sounds like a good alternative perpetrator to me. Someone who actually says he was already in the house before and they didn't know I was there. And guess what? I could have hid anywhere in that house, right? There are several hiding spots in that house. There's that storage, there's that door underneath the stairs leading up, I could easily hide in there. I could easily hide in there and wait. And wait. Yep. But I don't know. There are two separate things happening at once. Two separate things going on, though, at the same time. Weird. Yeah. Yes, no. Little G. There's two G's here. There's little G, who's about 18 and 19. And then there's an older version there's an older G who shares similar personality traits with young G. He's just the older version of the young G. It's weird to me. Just an older version. I have no idea, musical. I have no idea if they took anybody else's DNA. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, go read document 77. That will blow your mind. That will blow your freaking mind out, man. That will blow your mind. If you have not read that, go check out 77. That blew my mind. And the document, I forget the number, about Jack Showalter's apartment. I forget what number that is. I don't know if that's, I forget the number of that. But yeah, 77 is big. The one with Jack Showalter's apartment, blood in his apartment, that one's big. I don't know, his initial, his G. But he's 18 and 19 years old. They put his birthday, they know who it is. They know who the person is. So I just go by little G, because he's 18 and 19 years old, this character. His birth year is 2003. So in 2022, right? He was 18 and 19 years old. So he fits their age bracket, does he not? Yeah. And I guess he's going to college too there. It doesn't specify. No, I didn't watch that. Here's what I try not to do. I try not to look at too many other people's stuff because I don't want to get inadvertently influenced by other people's stuff. So I try to kind of wall myself off a little bit and then look at stuff and then decide how it fits with me. You know what I mean? I try to avoid other people's interpretations of things as much as I can because I don't want to get inadvertently biased. That's what I try to do. So when you say, did you see this? Did you see that? Probably not, because I'm trying to wall myself off from certain things. Yeah. No, I'm listening. Heather, I believe you. I think it is important too. It's blurred out, right? It's blurred out for a reason. It's blurred out for a reason. Yeah, it does. I think it probably does matter too. And listen, well, I also feel that 11/22. I also feel 11/22/22 is the date. Is the date. Yes, indeed. 11/22 is the date. $11.22. Yes, indeed. So we are in agreement there for sure. That is the date. This is now, well, this is this part of the secret, right? This is where we get to the wolf. This is when we start constructing this. This is when this starts happening. So, there you go. We're in agreement. Right there. Right there. Interesting though, right? 11/22. I don't want to get too far into numerology. Nope. But I'm just saying. That's where we start making the wolf. That's where we start making the composite. In my opinion. That's where the composite starts. Right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. I wasn't sure. I thought it was either there's going to be it's somewhere at first I was like, okay, somewhere around this date. So I was like, is it the 21st? I don't know. 23rd? Yeah, I don't know. I no, I'm putting it there as well. Yep, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's where we start making the wolf. Right there. Yep. 11/22/22. 1122 King Road. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Well, I don't know. John T. 9 days after the unalivings. 9 days after the unalivings. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Well, pressure from the university. Definitely pressure from the university. Pressure from the town. College was going to lose a shit ton of money. You got the university president sitting in on those meetings. They don't want to lose their income, right? Everybody's worried about losing money. So we have to create, because if the longer this drags on, guess what's going to happen to our enrollment? And guess what's going to happen to the money that we get? It's going to plummet to hell. And the town depends on this income from the university. And Steve G, as much as I dislike him, he pegged that. He knows that. Steve G talked about that at length. And so I don't like Steve G, but he that's definitely understandable. All right, guys, hang on 1 second. I'm going to 30 seconds, and then we should wrap it up. 30 seconds, I'm going to smoke real quick. 30 seconds, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. Yeah. Let's see, guys. Alrighty. Yeah. Where's my shit now? Alright, well, there we go. Oh, piss. Yeah. All right. Hmm. Interesting. 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 Yeah, which face do you want to look at? Do you want to look at the younger face or do you want to look at the older face? I don't know. Which one? Interesting, right? Dylan does not escape this. She does not. She does not get away with this. Does not. Does not get away. She got away with it so far. And she got some balls, I'll tell you what. Dylan's got some balls on her. Yes, she does. Maybe literally. I don't know. But she's got some balls on her. Yes, she does. Starting that GoFundMe. That takes some big balls to do that. Especially what happened here in this case. She's got some major balls to be pulling that. Oh, yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. More so than Bethany does, the Hobbit. It's one thing you can say about the Hobbit. She kept her mouth shut. Dylan, no. Dylan takes the opposite route. And she goes full on GoFundMe. Fucking crazy. Crazy. For her healing journey, to take her all the way to freaking whatever beach she wants to go to. Whatever. And she might have balls. I don't know. Rumor. Just rumors. Hey, what if she does have male DNA? Then what are you gonna do? What if her DNA is actually male DNA? Then what? I don't know. What do you do? Anyway, guys. All right. Well, if you like this and you're new, well, think about subscribing to The Garden. Hey, we take all people. Right? Remember the old saying? What do we say? We take them wherever we effing find them, right, guys? We take them wherever we fucking find them. Oh, my God. Well, it's been a pleasure, guys. Welcome all to the One Candle Shoestring Show fucking Electric Church. Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to drift off. I got to go to the freaking dentist today, guys. I am not looking forward to it. Believe me. I think that's karma. Guys. I think the Hobbit put a curse on me. Okay? And now I got to deal with the tooth. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah.